Hello YouTube, Hyrulians, followers and friends. I am BlueFlamePrince and welcome back to another exciting episode and the grand finale of The Legend of Zelda: A Link to the Past Randomizer. Today we will be finishing up Ganon's Tower while defeating Agahnim and finally making our way to Ganon. However, we also need the Mirror Shield if we wish to actually fully complete the randomizer. So, where is the Mirror Shield? I don't know, honestly. There's been so many obstacles within Ganon's Tower, and so yeah, we are just continuing off, and hopefully we can make our way through, since we are having to go through the Treadmill of Death. As you can kind of see, there are things chasing us, ice to slow us down, and spikes everywhere. However, when it comes to actually completing Ganon's Tower, I mean, it's straightforward. So, we meet again, Agahnim. About to make the rookie mistake and actually going out and swinging at him. So, this actually means one thing, since we have actually reached Agahnim. The Mirror Shield is down in the basement. It's also nice that he just waits. And I think we actually may have hit him twice. Now, even if we do not get the Mirror Shield within this episode, it doesn't mean that we still can't complete the game. Also, we are having to complete this with almost no life. And with the lack of knowing when he was going to shoot, that will actually happen. Well then, I'll see you all in a minute. So, before we truly make it back to Agahnim, which he was a lot closer than I expected, and honestly, I have looked at the map or the certificate showing others that we have been here, that there are in fact a few rooms that we have not been to, and that these rooms could contain the Mirror Shield. And in fact, within the last episode, whenever we got the big chest, that was actually where we were supposed to get the red tunic, which I kind of forgot to mention. So, yeah, if you're playing this game normally, that is where the red tunic would be. And I believe the Mirror Shield would actually have been within Turtle Rock. But, yeah, this is one of the rooms that we have not been to, and in fact, there is a chest, however, also Fireballs of Death, and yeah. And there we have it, the Mirror Shield. Now, there was a few other rooms I really wanted to try to make our way to, but it seems like those rooms are just going to have arrows and bombs and whatnot. But, you know, for the fun of it, I feel like I want to go there anyways, just to actually see what could really have been there, since there was a warp zone maze, which I believe is where we will be within a minute, and that is where I believe another handful of chests will be. Because yeah, right down there you will see the cracked wall, and that's where we need to make our way to. So, not doing as before and just walking into the warp zone, we can actually destroy the walls here, destroy the enemies, and I believe out of one of these, one of these platforms right there, or panels that's all on the floor that looks like cracks, they would have opened this room where 4 chests would have been. This is something also to kind of keep in mind whenever doing a randomizer. So I'm guessing pretty much rupees will all be within these chests. But still, 50 rupees, 10 arrows, the normal boomerang? What? Okay, sure. I will accept that. Also want, yeah. That's actually pretty interesting. We've actually had the option to choose between normal arrows and silver arrows. So we can't choose the mushroom again? That's sad. I mean, I'm glad I came here now. That means, yeah, we have both of the boomerangs. I'm guessing rupees still. 10 more arrows. So, let's check the map. So now we have actually been to every room within the basement. And I believe we have all the chests within Ganon's tower. So the last thing to do is go defeat Agahim and make our way to Ganon. Which I've been actually wanted to talk about this, and I may as well talk about it while we are returning up to Agahim. And that is, what do you guys think of other randomizers? I mean, I've wanted to try the Wind Waker randomizer, and I've also wanted to try the original Zelda randomizer. Oh yeah. I'm trying to think what to do, and we have to push this block. There we go. Thankfully, the boomerang can pass through those blocks. Arrow to the face. But yeah, when it comes to the randomizers, what do you guys think of... What do you guys think of the Wind Waker randomizer and whatnot? I'm really interested to know what your opinions are. Because if I do go through them, which I feel like I'm probably going to go through them at some point now, since I'm starting to get into the randomizers. I will end up doing them on my second channel, which is the Hyrule Historian. But yeah, I'm really interested in going through the randomizers, testing my memory with the different Zelda titles. Okay, well, I'm going to skip ahead, and where we don't have to go through all of this once again. So we have arrived at Agahim once again, with all items except for, well, kind of the obvious, being the upgraded magic meter. And for whatever reason, I thought I could do a spin attack. Ow, you hurt. Three hits in one. I don't know why I just did that. But he's actually taking a good bit of damage here. However, he's shooting those blue balls again. And there we have it. We have finally defeated Agahim, and he has sadly revived Ganon, which is a giant bat. And honestly, as I've mentioned in the previous episode, within the comics there is a Rito known as Rome, and I'm starting to feel like that's actually what the bird is, or what it resembles, because Link would normally have Rome as a partner or kind of rival or whatever within the comic, and here in the game we have the bird that helps us fast travel and whatnot, and this is the only time we have the bird showing up within the Dark World, which, how did he get here? And I'm just having to double check to see if we have everything, and it is time to go and face off with Ganon, and this will be the grand finale. Impa says the mark on your hand means that you are the hero chosen to awaken Zelda. Your blood can resurrect me. Sadly, that is true, but only in Zelda 2. Because, well, you're kind of standing in front of me right now with the Trident of Power. How well does the... I forget about this because it's been quite a while since I've actually faced off with Ganon in Link to the Past, but how well does the Golden Sword actually affect him? Huh. I feel like that does a little bit more damage than I expect. So it's like, I feel like I could just damage boost through, but I feel like it doesn't turn out to be that way. So now we just have to wait till he gets done with his rampage. Because he's going to break down the arena and turn everything into darkness. Did you find the arrows too in the light world? Did I find the arrows in the light world? I found a lot of arrows in the light world actually, and in the dark world. You know what, I guess we did find the... Yeah, because they was in the Fountain of Wishes. And we found the bow within the cave up in Death Mountain in the Dark World. So, technically, yes. But he's actually telling us how to beat him. So, if I can actually aim... I feel like they... I also feel like I am never prepared. I feel like there's a lot more that I can do. Why is this a running thing within this series now? I actually have to leave just to beat Ganon. This is embarrassing. What does this thing have to say? Does it show my shame? Only arrows will finish off a blue Ganon. Hey, look, it's the fairy. Did I throw that in? Yes. And because I told the truth, I get magic juice. Now, if I do that, I will gain more magic juice. Where does this magic juice come from? I honestly do not want to know. Magic juice! Good for the soul. I think we're good to go now. This time I am sure we are good to go. But just to be sure, and with my somewhat bad planning, and if Kronos wishes to follow me, instead, I guess he's just going to stay down there, we can finally make our way and defeat Ganon for good this time. Yes, yes. Okay, now he is mad and about to do his rampage once again. And so he makes the arena shake. Did I find the arrows in the light world? I think we covered this already. Shoot, Link! Link! Why? Shoot him in the back. And for the fourth hit, and I believe the final, there we have it, everyone! There we have it! Ganon has been defeated, and we will finally go receive the Triforce after turning in all of the certificates, where we can show the Triforce that we've been everywhere within Hyrule, and in fact, within the Dark World. Also, something I really haven't mentioned, I feel like that the Dark World is actually supposed to be the Sacred Realm. And so, yes, here we are, finally at the end of the series, and make a wish! What shall I wish for? I wish to actually find my uncle and hope that he hasn't tried anything stupid. And also, I wish to continue some randomizers, because this has actually been quite fun. Oh yeah, and to return everybody to normal, and, you know, to revert all of Ganon's evil deeds, I guess. Hey, the priest man has returned! Also, I say that, and he never left. Hey, there's the old man who kept my uncle's sword away. And there's Rome, I guess, as I've mentioned before. Here we have the guy, the mute, I guess you could call him. unlocking some chests apparently that we didn't find. There is Kirby's true form, since, you know, the puffball in the Dark World. And our uncle! Oh great, he got his sword back. Well, I feel like finally Blue was able to reunite with his uncle and talk him from not messing with all the shrooms. And leave that stuff tomorrow. Hey, the potion shop that I visited who knows how many times within this series. Ah, good times. Hey, the lumberjacks. Sure. The man, or the boy who was supposed to give us the shovel to get the ocarina, but the ocarina became one of the first items that we actually found. That place was out of business or something when we last checked. The dwarves that I would not talk to again because all they gave us was rupees, and I didn't really need rupees at the time. But yeah, thanks for the rupees anyways. Hey, we finally found the running man. I still believe that he was supposed to give us an item for whatever reason. The old lady back there was actually supposed to be a fairy, and, I knew I was forgetting something. I was going to use the bee against Ganon, and I never did. I regret that now. There's the old man. I still don't know where his twin is. The Lost Woods has returned to the way they were, and all misty. And there goes Blue within his red outfit, and returning the Master Sword back to the forest, where it sleeps once again. Until Link from Link Between Worlds come around, and finally retrieves the sword. But yes, this has actually been quite fun. I'm really wanting to do another randomizer soon, and I've been meaning to say this, and that is, if once I do, it will be on my Hyrule Historian channel, the second channel of mine, since I feel like I want to focus on that for this year, since it's 2019, it's about to be February, which February was actually the month that Zelda 1 originally came out for international release, and I really feel like I wanted to do something like for Zelda month talking about that, because I feel like February fits Zelda month a lot more. However, I feel like Zelda month that most people knows about, it's still around like the holidays and stuff, which I believe is one of the reasons that was there, and it actually, to my knowledge, resembles Skyward Sword in the beginning of the timeline and whatnot. However, I could be slightly mistaken, but that is the things that I have heard. And if you wish to see more video game related videos, don't forget to hit the subscribe button. If you enjoyed this video, please do not forget to leave a like or a comment below. This has been BlueFlamePrince. Thanks for watching, and I will see you all within another video. But thanks for watching, and I will see you guys later. And one extra note. Everything that you see here is how long it took me to find a lot of things, and things that I may have missed. And it also probably will tell you how many times I truly had a game over, which I feel like is a fair amount. Anyways, later guys.